definition of an unsung hero is someone who contributes a substantial but yet unrecognizable amount to a certain cause. In Tanakh, there are many people who are briefly mentioned, one being in this week's Parsha, Miriam, Moshe's oldest and only sister. We're first introduced to Miriam through a Perush in Rashi in the beginning of Sefer Shemot. Paro makes a decree against all the Jewish boys that they're going to have to be thrown into the river. Amram therefore divorces Yocheved, his wife, thinking this is going to save all the boys. However, Miriam interferes with the relationship and tells him, if you don't continue to be married to Yocheved, you're not only going to be making a decree against the Jewish boys, you're also going to be making a decree against the Jewish girls, and none of them are going to be born either. Throughout the rest of the Exodus story, you don't see too much of Miriam except in a few places. The Torah dedicates her last moments here in just 5 words, V'tamat sham Miriam v'tikaber sham, there being in Kadesh. First off, why does the Torah mention anything about Miriam here? And if the reason is because she is significant, why isn't she mentioned more often? And what did she do to make herself so significant? There is no doubt in my mind that Miriam played a huge role in the Geula process, and without her, the Geula would not have even begun. Like what I mentioned before, beginning the Parashat Shemot, that Miriam is the sole reason why Moshe was born. If she would not have intervened with her parents' relationship, Moshe would not have been born, and therefore the savior of Bnei Israel wouldn't have been alive. If you look at most sibling relationships, you would see that all siblings are fighting with each other. This is not the case between Moshe, Miriam, and Aaron. Miriam, who's older than Moshe, takes a back seat and takes a different role in the Geula process of Bnei Israel, and lets Moshe get all the spotlight. It takes a real tzedek to do this. This is why I think, along with many more reasons, why Miriam is called a female prophet. Because of Miriam's zchut, Bnei Israel had the merit of getting water throughout the desert in their 40 years. That is why when Miriam died, Bnei Israel cried, and because they didn't think they were going to have enough merits to get water. Miriam isn't seen a lot through the Tanakh, but I think because of that reason why she isn't seen, that she's in secret, quote unquote, is what makes her so significant. The Rambam organizes a list of 5 ways a person can give tzedakah. The greatest way that he says that a person can give tzedakah is when both parties don't know who the money is going to or where the money is coming from. I think a reason for this is because the person is purely giving it for the mitzvah. This is the reason why Miriam had such few psukim and words dedicated to her, but yet she was still significant. Miriam didn't want the kavod, and she didn't need it either. She purely did what she did, lishma, for the sake of Hashem. From saving her parents' relationship to saving the babies at the birth stool when she was a midwife, there's no greater action and feeling than to give something expecting nothing, but in reality, you're going to gain a lot. If we take the character of Miriam and apply it to our everyday lives, we can live much more meaningful ones. Sometimes, being a hidden and unspoken hero is better than being an outright Superman or Superwoman. Shabbat Shalom.